Today I will be painting the red-eyed tree frog. So I'll be starting with the color 805. Remember that all the colors are on the description below. And I'm gonna put all in the back of the frog. I'm putting a little bit more intensity on the sides of the frog. I'm doing the same with the arm and a little bit more on the back bottom part. And I'm using a very light brush with the 805 on the neck of the frog, and I'm adding a line with the 809, and now I'm blending with just a while and like with no color on the brush, blending with the previous layer. And with the 809, I'm adding a little bit more of deep shades around the face and around the mouth. And now with the turquoise green, with 843, I'm adding like a base color for this blue part, and I'm mixing with the French Ultramarine, mixing those on the lightest part. I'm mixing with the Ultramarine, creating like two colors. Here I'm doing again, adding a little bit more the green turquoise, and on the dark side I'm adding the French Ultramarine, and I'm creating as well a little bit more of line on the sides of the blue part, so you can, like in the outside, you can see the line, the French Ultramarine. It's very subtle, the line, but you can see it. Now I'm creating with the liquid liquid mask. I will put the one that I'm using on the description below. I'm creating the dots that's gonna be the texture on the belly of on the frog. So I'm basically doing as much dots as I can close to the blue part. I'm doing big circles, a little bit bigger, and as far as I'm going to the blue part, I'm creating more tiny dots. And now I'm using the blue violet, the 903, to create this shape. And now to do the paws, the hands, I'm using the Indian yellow like as a base, and to add a little bit more of deep, I'm using the Sennelier orange, which is more like a warm orange. I'm doing the same in the other hand. using the orange, Sennelier orange with the neutral tint to add a little bit more depth to the hands. And for the belly, I'm adding the ultramarine blue. The other leg that's right on the other side, I'm adding the ultramarine blue as well. A little bit more ultramarine blue in the arms, and with a very deep or red, I'm adding on the eyes. The bright red from Sennelier. The tree, I'm using the 805, mixing a little bit with the Indanthrene to give a little bit more depth on this tree, creating a little bit more shades. I'm doing the same technique that I did for the belly. I'm adding some dots. A little bit of texture, and I'm gonna add one more layer to create this texture. Same colors, I'm just adding a little bit more of the 809. 809 is the Booker's grain. Personally, I really love Sennelier. They have, if you like more realistic watercolor, it gives you a little bit more control. And another watercolor that I really like is Indanthrene as well. You have a little bit more control. Those two are my favorites. Now I'm adding a little bit more shades with the natural tint, mixing with the colors to create like a little bit more depth and to create a little bit more vibrancy between the painting and the painting and the background. Between the painting and the background, I'm adding a black to, so the crowd will pop a little